Hello, my name is Maggie Joyce. This is my Silver Challenge Leadership final presentation. My coach was Aaron Parrish, who is also my advisor with ACE. So, my goals for this challenge was to become a stronger leader, and with that, I wanted to be able to communicate well with others, have a little bit more knowledge about intercultural relationships, building better relationships with people, and then time management, which was also a strength of mine in the 360 assessment, but I know that time management is really important. So some of my growth opportunities was relationship management. I was actually shocked about this assessment when I got this result because I thought that my relationship management was actually pretty strong. But then after seeing this, I know that there's some areas where I need to fix my relationship management. Creative visioning, so using my creativeness not only on paper when I do my to-do lists or organization stuff, but using it for other things within a leadership role, and then just becoming more knowledge of different cultures. And with this one, I really try to make sure that I did this in some of my PD hours and reflections because I wanted to show that this is really important, especially when I will be working with some kind of diversity of people. So I feel like this would be a really good step for me to do it now. So I did my community engagement with ACE. That is also where I am an executive member at. Some of the strengths that we have are we communicate very well with the team, with our exec team. We have very many different ways of communication. We have the GroupMe chat. We have emails, obviously, and we just try to reach out to each other as much as we can, and we ask for help. It's a very open-minded, safe place for us to come to, and everyone has each other's backs. We host a lot of multicultural events, and our events have so much diversity of students that come in. We have freshmen to seniors, even some grad students come, African American, Chinese, kids with disabilities, so on and so on. And I think that that is a really good step for me to grow my knowledge with the diversity because we have so many different people that show up to our events. And while they may be fun, they get something out of it too. Some of our weaknesses this year, especially, has been with COVID related. All of our events have been online, but the team works really hard and they are really creative with their events. But with COVID, we're not able to see as many students in person, and it's kind of hard to have these events. And I would say communication right now with the students because we are doing so much online, when we do have stuff in person, which is normally just giving out supplies for our online event, we only can send emails or we post it on our ACE Instagram page, and not that many people see it, so they get really upset if they don't see or know before they walk all the way up to the EUC to get their supplies. So my why as to become a leader and to continue my leadership is I want to create a better atmosphere for people. I think that a lot of people tend to stay in their own bubble because they don't feel safe. And so in my future or now even, I want to create that better atmosphere to where people are open-minded, to where we can communicate with each other, to where they can come to me and know that I'm listening, because I feel like sometimes that doesn't happen. And I also want to create better relationships. While that was also one of my growths, I think that this is really important because if we're not in a semi good relationship, then we're not going to work together. And I think that that is really important. Um, and I just want to have a good outcome with everything. I like to look at the positive of things, and I think that everyone needs to grow. And so this is where it starts, and everyone needs a leader for that to be able to happen, because not everyone can be a leader, but not everyone steps up for that position. So my future goals is to be able to communicate with others. I want them to know what I'm trying to say, and I want them to know that I'm there for them. By being there for them, I want to get a little bit better on actively listening, because I know sometimes people just say, yeah, okay, and they don't actually listen to the question or the concern that someone may have. I want them to know that I'm available and I'm open for communications with them. I'm a volleyball coach right now, and I want my athletes to know, like, you can come talk to me, even if it's not volleyball related. This is a safe place for you to come. And I want to create an open-minded atmosphere. And what I'm hoping with that is there's no judgment. There's no feeling bad for feeling a certain way or for saying or asking a question. I really want to create a good atmosphere for any kind of leadership role that I'm in, whether it's coaching or I am at a job, and I may not be like a CEO, but I will still have a leadership role somewhere. And I think that these goals will help me to create the best atmosphere that I can possibly give.